already open.
Stop right there! Where do you think you're going?
I'll go to Elysium with Goal.
In that case, you're in the wrong place. This door leads to the mayor's office, and access is
Strictly by numbers only! So draw a number or bugger off!
Gnat's piss, the only thing to drink on the planet. Huh, not true. Luckily, I'm not susceptible to advertising. I could do with a steak now. Never! My inventory could burn, and Tony is not going to mend it again. The balloons seem to have been stored here for quite a while. I wonder what occasion they're meant for, and why my face is on some of them. Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
I want to report an emergency.
An emergency? What is it?
No emergency. My bad.
If you say so. It sounds too good to be true.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
This doesn't have to be, bada boom. Huh. The curtain went down on the after-show party. Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like babies? Boy, how often did people... Boy, how often... Boy, how often did people around me carry that thing screaming like babies? Oh! Now I've gone and drilled my hand, dumbass! Boy, how often did people... Boy, how often did... Boy, how often did... I can't fill this with gas. I can't fill this with... The clown amongst the... clowns. That'll dull the blood. What if I have to perform open-heart surgery? There's a hole in the platform. It's too heavy. Doesn't matter, though, because... It's too heavy to... Doesn't matter, though, because I'm always... Shouldn't he be maintaining the sewers? Lazy bum. Hello?
Hey! Hell! No.
Talk to you later.
Bye, sugar.
What exactly?
It's all written down. Just bring till then. I'll do some fine-tuning on the espresso machine.
Okay. About to walk.
Keep it flow.
Don't worry. I'll manage.
Hurry up. I can't wait.
I'll be off there getting all the ingredients.
You do.
Oh, the blast signal. Take cover! Imminent blast!
Well, I think that's all. The good old... Too bad I can't... I've had the most... Well, I think that's all. Should be enough. That's not how you make hot air balloons. Sure. It took me weeks to peel all the molten plastic off my skin. It doesn't have to be siphoned. I'm not sticking my hand in. Locked. Tony must have the key. Luckily, I'm a... Damn. It already has plenty of burn marks. It already has work. Yeah, right. She's just sitting. I can do that too. Work. Yeah, right. I can do that. I can't just start throwing things without some way of aiming. I'd miss her. That would make her even more mad. I can't just start throwing things without some way of... That would make her even more... This ad is subliminally trying to make me use this item with it. Must resist. Gnat's piss, the only thing to drink on the planet. Huh, not true. This sign deserves, and it's drinking beer. I can't just start throwing without some way of... That would make her even... The curtain went down on Deponia long ago. The after-show party will be in Elysium. That would make her even more mad. Somebody seems to be hooked on hooks, but it's not me.
Hands off.
All right, all right. Weights, anchors, all the things you need. Wenzel has attached a the after show. The curtain went. The after show. The after show. This could be useful. This could be useful. This could be useful. This could be useful. Boy, it's attached. Never! My inventory. And Tony is not going to mend it again. Ah! Wenzel has attached a protect. What an egomaniac! Where am I supposed to practice? Huh, the after show. Oh, one will do for now. Your parrot doesn't seem to be feeling so well.
Holy cow! He's completely knocked out. How are we supposed to detect dangerous fumes now?
It's always the same. The warning light is the first thing to break.
You can take the bird if you want to. He's useless to me like that.
Hey, stop it! What exactly are you...
I just thought it'd be good. Then I can use some,
Okay. First of all, you don't have, and you are... Besides, what makes you...
Couldn't I just...
Pay me later? Pay... How the heck are you... Or did you find...
Well, not
Isn't it enough that I still feed you? And I guess you... Why? I mean, really? Why do I... Oh, this sucks! I have to meditate. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Ah, ouch! Hey! Ouch! Look at that!
Ah, such a tiny wound, and what a great pleasure. That is to say... Wait a minute. You dirty rat. Did you try and steal hooks from me again?
Tony, please! I'm bleeding to death here!
If there was even the slightest bit of hope that you'll ever learn from your mistakes, I'd say, suit yourself. But unfortunately, you've proven once too often that you'll never learn. So here you go. Just take the key for the first aid kit and get out of my store.
If you didn't nag all the time, maybe I'd be able to listen to what you're saying for a change. Look what I brought you.
Another dead bird?
It's not dead. It's just resting.
That's what you said about the pigeon.
They call it cryogenic sleep. It was a time travel experiment.
In my refrigerator?
Well, where else would it be cold enough? There's not much room in your heart, after all.
No more dead animals.
All right. I'll go and wake him up.
You do that somewhere else. No more.
All right.
You do that.
Tony's last therapist used to parrot everything she said. Tony's last therapist used to parrot everything she said. The drinking water is so brackish that things get clean. He's already... This wasn't half as funny as I thought it would be. What? Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment. Wenzel?
I'm down here! Come quick! You won't believe your eyes!
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water!
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just... Wait a second. You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich!
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment. The moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I see. I'm rich!
There, I can see it clearly. Grit, and there's a dead beetle. Clear water. Ugh. I'm as deadly as a poison dart frog, but much cooler. A poison dart, the funnel would make an excellent blowpipe. Indeed. Hey, I don't abuse and in exchange. Ugh, I hate syringes. Luckily, I've developed an immunity to tetanus. I don't want anything to do with what on the syringe. Shit. I don't want anything to do.
What the? A dart?
A little longer. And
Oh, what am I getting mad at anyway?
strike. Hey, Tony, I'll just grab a couple of these vouchers, okay? And while we're at it, can you do the dishes this week? I like Tony much better this way. I was beginning to fear that her body had adapted to tranquilizers. Oh, by the way, I used your family pictures to insulate a weather balloon.
Just a moment. What? Did you mention weather balloons?
No, I said vouchers. Will you look at those nifty vouchers?
Keep your hands off. I've counted them. Hands off my
What? I'm just...
browsing.
These vouchers can be redeemed at the post office, provided, of course, you know someone who likes lead weights. Hey, that's my dad's divining rod. It obviously only detects clear water. What? I won't be able to wake the sleepyhead with this. Hey, I don't want an exchange. They're more than happy to help me with my experiments. I won't be able to wake the sleepyhead with this.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Oh, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please. I said...
The post office.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about... Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa. Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Huh. Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind, too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What? What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
Hey, that's a lie!
Oh, yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see. I can't stop thinking about what you said. That my father manipulated the planet's magnetic field.
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so he could sleep in harmony with the field lines.
I can't imagine how that's supposed to work.
Well, it does work. I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all. When does the post office open again?
Whenever,
Right. When does the post office...
whenever I feel like it.
Right. I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus, whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is a God! Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh, now what?
The girl belongs to me.
Wrong! I've already made the decision.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to run.
Finally, are we done here?
You bet.
Oh, now.
I officially wanted...
You don't even have your own residence, do you? You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Ah, if only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
Ouch. When does the post office open again?
Whenever...
Right. The girl belongs to me.
Wrong! I've already...
I'm starting.
Finally, are we done here?
No.
Well, then just...
I kind of know this symbol. What's this? A hidden compartment? Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all. A key. My dad knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down. One of the few long-distance radio devices in this backwater town. Why are we paying an operator if nobody's ever making a call? I know why I don't pay taxes.
Next, please.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me? What a pile of junk. Hey, that's Dad's water glass. I hardly ever saw him without it. He must have been worried about hydration. If this is where the key to the world belongs, good night. I mean, I managed to lose the key to my front door all the time. This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far. Get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet. There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfall. O-O-I-C-U-R-N-E-D-O-T. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong. S-O-L-O-N-G-Y-O-U-S U-C-K-E... Damn, where was I? This technology is a catastrophe. This technology...
Next, please. Next, please.
Blah! This tastes like the cough syrup that Dad used to give me when I was too noisy. I must have found clear water, obviously. I'll have to stick the funnel into something else first.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No,
Oh, no. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Looky here, Wenzel too. Did somebody drop food? I mean, what's the deal with the crawling around on the floor?
I'm waiting for Gold to wake up so I can take her with me, of course.
Ha! Dream on. Although, it is true that ants can carry 10 times their own weight. But why would Goal, an Elysian orbit elf, want to have anything to do with somebody like you?
Duh, Rufus! You've always underestimated me. Rufus! Look at me. I'm a self-made man.
Yeah, whoever made you must have stopped right in the middle.
Oh, yeah? I am rich. I've got a water vein running through my basement. You, on the other hand, don't even have a basement. You ain't got nothing, Rufus.
Hey, that's how you pay people back when they give their best? And what would I want with a basement in Kuvak? I don't belong here, and neither does Goal. And as soon as I wake her up, I will accompany her to Elysium. You'll see.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Not literally.
Focus, Rufus. She can still help you with your experiments once she's awake. I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's stinking well. Ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that. Ugh. Toro! Hey, I said Toro! If anything, he seems even more bored now. Toro! Hey, I said... If anything, he seems... Toro! Hey, I... Or I could try and find the matching keyhole. Toro! Hey, I... Brilliant idea, Rufus. What could a lonesome bull crave more than a well-chilled glass of gnat's piss? Okay, I'll use the cow. Main thing is that it worked. I can still hear Tony's laughter. I'll never try riding a bull in love ever again. That's below my class. Toro! Hey, what good is it? Aw, does that upset you? Well, an accomplished matador like me knows how to bring the blood of a bull to a boil. Or whatever liquid it is that's pumping through those tubes. Draw blood from an enraged bull? Child's play. Bull's blood. Check. Cool. I already have the special water at least. Into the tank you go. Well, that's it. I found all the ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse!
Holy smoke.
More pressure! More pressure!
Okay. Okay.
Are we... Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. Ugh. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening. Ouch! Whew. I think this brew is gonna do the job.
What's that supposed to be?
Well, I just want to stick this funnel into her mouth.
Not as long as I am her acting physician.
And I, her acting mayor.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's the doctor here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together.
Me. It's a draw.
Best out of three.
You.
Me.
You.
Ha! I win.
Oh, crap. Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding the redistribution of wealth, although it's fairly easy, from everyone else to me. Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding the redistribution of wealth, although it's fairly easy, from everyone else to me. Dr. Gizmo?
What now?
Could you leave me?
No. No.
Bummer.
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
He's gone. Well, never mind. A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea.
What's that funny smell?
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry, your fire will be extinguished in no time. Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever.
Whoa!
Where was I? Ah, yes. Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone! Thieves! Crime in progress! Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
But Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work. Or are you just trying to divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
I don't have anything else to
I
tell you.
arrested you
Here,
first.
Wenzel, I don't
So
have
what?
anything else
You're
to tell
fired
you.
anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me.
Well, who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus? Are you all right?
Whew. Oh. What happened?
You woke the stranger, the Elysian girl, and then you got knocked out.
Goal? Where is she? How is she?
She's still a bit confused. I think her implant was seriously damaged by the fall. She is conscious now, but she's just talking gibberish.
Can I talk to her?
Of course. She's lying over there. I took her into medical custody. Just don't stress her out too much. First and foremost, she needs rest now.
No problem. Thanks, Doctor. Goal? It's me, your savior.
Doodle, doodle, doodle. Putz?
No, it's Rufus. Yes?
Putz?
You can give me any name you like, babe. Say, did it hurt a lot when you fell from the sky? Oh, come on, that was funny.
Nah.
Because, I mean, you you really fell from the sky, you know, like an angel. Just like in the pickup line. You get it? Hello? Anyone home?
Home.
I'll take that as a yes with limitations. Get a hold of yourself.
Soup, Guadeloupe?
Huh. She's attractive and fun to talk to. Flash dash kazash?
Sammy, Mommy, good old Granny.
Grumblump?
Puzzle false. Num 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 num.
Munch grunch?
Attack a tick tock. Ah! Knock knock.
Heck, this is totally useless. That woman is completely nuts.
Bonka swanka kazonkas.
Oh, what did I expect anyway? That she would take me to Elysium?
Elysium. We need to go back to Elysium.
What did you just say?
Horrible things. The Organon betrayed us. Quick, we need to go back.
To Elysium. Yes. You remember what happened?
Is that you, Cletus?
What? No, I'm not. My name is Rufus. I saved you.
Rufus? I don't understand. Where am I?
You had a pretty bad fall. The doctor says that you're hallucinating.
That's confusing, but... I need to get to Cletus. Can you take me to him?
Who is Cletus?
My fiancé.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you are safer down here. After all, you...
He'll reward you generously.
Oh, that, generously, you say?
Try to contact Cletus. He will search for me.
Yeah. How generous exactly is generous?
Maybe you can reach him using a radio. He's certainly trying to find me.
Do you really think that's a good idea? I mean, for a fiancé, he didn't really make much of an effort to protect you.
Rufus, please. You're the only one I can trust.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I really am the only one you can trust. The only one.
And you already proved that you're of noble character.
Mm-hmm. The burden of the hero. But let's get back to the expression, generous.
Rufus, please. Contact Cletus. I would be so very thankful. So very, very thankful.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I can do that.
Can spam one tomo polo lollipop. Peekaboo.
But...
Bootam swadikosa loka shootapop.
Oh, the burden of the hero. Why do I always have to be so infinitely generous? I'll only need my perfect looks and my flawless manners. But I'll keep that in mind as part of Plan B. The divining rod, obvious. Hello, Dr. Gizmo.
Ah, Rufus, does your head still hurt?
Gold needs to return.
Very funny. Nothing that lands on Deponia ever returns.
But then...
The mayor decided that she'll stay here, and I think that's a very reasonable decision. In her condition, I wouldn't want her to travel, even if the destination were easier to reach than Elysium.
The only thing...
I'm afraid I don't have any, except maybe a word of advice. Here, accepted.
So, what...
Well, I think it was damaged.
Could you leave me...
No. No.
I want to report...
An emergency? What if...
No emergency.
If you say...
I'll be back.
Wonderful.
Wakey, wakey. See how that works? Dozer. Hey, Tony.
Hello, hello. Didn't I say you're not to bring animals into my store?
Yeah, but I thought that only concerned rats and insects.
And?
Yeah, and water buffaloes. But this parrot is completely different. He's smart, clean, doesn't break stuff, and he doesn't even have lice.
Wow. So he's the exact opposite of you.
Oh, that's very funny, Tony. I just thought you could use someone who listens to you, so you can chew someone else's ear off for a change.
Well, at least I won't be talking to a brick wall.
Very funny, Tony.
I like him.
Yeah, it's no surprise there. He sounds like your mother. And there's a certain resemblance, too.
Get out. Get out! Ugh. I should have listened to my mother. Be careful with this guy, Tony. He's an egotistical maniac.
Egotistical maniac?
Just you wait till you see him in action. Just the other week, he filled the cemetery's lawnmower with Cool Whip.
Maniac! Maniac!
Poor bird. It won't be long before he starts pining for toxic mine fumes again.
I said...
The post office will...
Long fingers, sign of the perpetrator. Oh yeah, oh yeah. He'll never be anything but a... I never knew that the town council owned a microphone. It's probably for those oh-so-important citizens' assemblies, to which I'm never invited for some reason. I think the post office is open.
Me oh my, I think...
You're right.
You didn't expect that now, did ya?
No.
No, right?
Next, please.
This technology is a... What I'm planning with it, really, but... This needs an adapter. Small jack to big jackass. So a cat licks the stamps? Well, I hope it knows what it's doing. A bit too slow or a bit too fast, and whoops-a-daisy, the package gets the wrong postage. So, a bit too... A cat in a hamster wheel. Aww, cute and strange. Hi.
Please state your business.
What's that scratching noise? Is that coming from behind the hatch?
Yes, it's the Postal Service replacement cat scratches you catch.
The scratching from behind the hatch matches that of Postal Service replacement cats exactly?
It's the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch.
Wow. Postal Service replacement cats. That's cute.
And quite useful. I have to replace the regular Postal Service cats when they catch dirt.
But don't you have to clean the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch?
I do have to clean the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch, but there's an unmatched catch.
So what's the unmatched catch with the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch?
I have to dispatch the batch of Postal Service replacement cats from the unlatched Postal Service replacement cat's hatch to a latched Postal Service replacement's catch backup hatch.
Holy moly. Where can I make a radio call?
Outgoing radio calls can be made from every registered private radio device.
Where would I find one of these registered private devices?
There is no radio device registered for long-distance calls.
What's that supposed to mean? It has to be possible to make outgoing calls somehow.
Not while using a private radio device.
Are there absolutely no long-distance devices?
There are no long-distance devices except the listening post of the post office and the reserve system in the vault.
Well, so there are two of them after all.
Both devices are not cleared for public use.
Damn. Are there other radio devices registered?
There are 3 registered devices for local calls. One is situated in the mayor's office, another at the front desk counter in the town hall. The communication system of the emergency station is the 3rd one.
But it's only possible to make internal calls from there? Well, that's perfect. May I enter the vault?
Over the corroded remains of my wrecked body.
I think I can arrange that. I'd like to register a private radio device for long-distance calls.
Very well. Where shall the device be installed?
Tony's house is located in Grid Square 4, right at the East Tunnel exit.
Your order has been placed. The installation of the device will presumably be completed in calendar week 63.
What? That's a quarter of a year from now. I'll have long since left Kuvak by then.
The installation of the device will take 3.799 months. During this period, your house will be disconnected from the electricity grid and the community's water mains. Ear protection muffs for the noise during the nightly drilling are included in the costs. By what means do you wish to pay?
Yeah, Tony will pay for me. I want to place a forwarding request.
State the reason for your forwarding request.
Well, I'll be living in Elysium in the future.
Self-importance error.
See you later. Honey, we're out of pigeon food. Hey, yoo-hoo, hello.
Yeah? What's up?
How's work?
Everything's calm here, except for those strange radio calls from this Cletus or something. I haven't had any work at all this morning.
Cletus? That was a call from me. I have to talk to him at once.
No chance, Bubba. The radio station is meant for Postal Services personnel only. You shouldn't even be up here.
Don't you get tired at some point?
You're messing with me, right? This is Kuvak. I'm as chilled out as can be. What, pray tell, should wear me out here?
Well, maybe looking that stupid. Nice pigeons.
Our messenger pigeons? Yeah, those are magnificent creatures, aren't they?
If you like contagious diseases.
Did you know they take their bearings from the planet's magnetic field?
Really? How do you know?
I once tied strong electromagnets around their necks. The fools immediately flew the wrong way.
Is that so?
Yeah, straight towards this rusty mountain of metal over there.
You're not too busy up here, are you? What was that about the pigeons?
You mean the fact that they take their bearings from the planet's magnetic field? Is that not fascinating?
You're right. That is to say, it is not fascinating. I have to make an urgent call.
Uh-huh. And what, pray tell, has that got to do with me?
Well, you're the one with the radio.
Keep your hands off. This device is for Postal Service personnel only. You can transmit till you've got foam coming out of your ears if you want to, but you're not using this device. Capiche?
Well, can I at least borrow your headphones?
Are you mad? I need those for work.
Can I have the headphones now?
What? I need those for work, so don't.
Where can I make my call from?
Is it local?
No, long distance.
Huh, good luck with that. Besides this device, there's only one reserve system in the vault of the post office.
Okay, I'll use the backup system then.
You want to break into the vault? I'm beginning to believe what they say about you. You're suffering from a deluded sense of self-importance.
What do you mean suffering? Who's suffering?
All right, everyone else is suffering from your deluded sense of self-importance.
That's more like it. I'll be going then.
You do that. You shouldn't be here anyway.
I totally agree.
Please state your business.
Dude, you're no fun. I mean, don't you ever...
Define fun.
Oh, I'm talking about F-U-N. Like when someone falls into an open sewer right in front of your eyes. Or accidentally sets fire to his own foot.
Destruction is fun.
Yes, as long as it's not happening to you.
I like popping the bubbles in bubble wrap. Is that fun, too?
Whoa, if you're into that kind of thing.
Unfortunately, I only ever need bubble wrap to pad packages that contain smaller objects which have accidentally been put into boxes on postage level 3, and that very rarely ever happens.
But when it happens, I guess it's party all around, right? So you have...
Unfortunately, and that...
See you later. Hey, hello?
Yeah? What?
How's work?
Everything's exactly...
That was a... I have to talk...
No chance. The radio station... You shouldn't even...
Can I transfer...
Not from this...
Where can I...
Is it... Besides this...
Okay.
You want to break it? I'm beginning to... You're suffering...
What do you mean?
All right. Every...
Don't you get...
This is what?
Where? Don't you get...
This is...
Where? Can I have...
What? I mean, so don't...
What was that?
You mean the... Is that not...
You're right. That is the... I'll be going.
You do that. You shouldn't be here.
I totally... Honey, we're out of pigeon food.
Please state your business.
May I enter?
Over the...
So you...
Unfortunate that.
Postal service...
Not quite. I have to...
But...
I do have...
So what's the answer?
I have...
Holy... See you later. I've got these gift vouchers from Tony's shop.
Gift vouchers verified. 1 light lead weight from storeroom 1. Supply your address now.
Where to? I mean, what? I don't know. That's a good question.
Address verified.
What?
Dispatch initiated. Postage being scanned. Postage correct. 1 light package for dispatch. Pigeon from small pigeonhole is being dispatched.
Well, the pigeons get their bearings from the planet's magnetic field, right? So let's see what happens if I start fiddling with this a bit. I love to play God. I'll leave it like this for now. Maybe this helps. Right, it should shift back a gear. Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. I like how it's all relaxed now. Right, it could really speed up a bit. Come on, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, the coffee makes it work faster. I should apply for a job as producer for a video game developer. I've got these gift vouchers from Tony's shop.
Gift vouchers verified. 1 light lead weight from storeroom 1. Supply your address now.
Where to? I mean...
Address
What?
Postage being scanned. Error. Error. Postage paid is 3 times as much as it should be. Packages of postage level 3 are not suitable for the transport of small goods. Padding with bubble wrap initiated. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, 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 yeah. 1 heavy package is being dispatched. Pigeon from large pigeonhole is being dispatched. Pop.
Ah, bubble wrap. Who doesn't like that?
Pop. Ha ha ha. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, 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 yeah. Error, error.
Is something wrong? Shall I leave you alone?
Pop, 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 pop. Oh, 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 yeah.
Whatever you say. Oh well, now he's finally blown his last fuse, which was to be expected. Someone has pierced some holes into the sheets and put numbers on them. Whew, the mailbot must have been really bored. Someone has pierced some hoop in it. I wonder if there's a connection. I don't think so. I'd have found out a... Hey, the spare hatch of the replacement cats is with replacement cats spare hatch padding mattresses. One for now and one for the road. When I peek through the holes, I bet this piece of paper is utterly boring. I mean, why didn't I leave it in the post? Must have been wrong. Rufus in the house, and soon he'll be in the vault. Now he's in the hall. Here he's hurting the foot. Ouch! Oh! Yeah! If I nudge it, it starts nodding. I want that feature for Tony. What's this? Neither mic nor headphones. Oh, must I do everything myself? All that's missing is the headphones. I bet their message makes more sense than anything low-tech ever typed. The operator will thank me.
Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please! Next, please!
Hello, Lottie.
Next, please! Next, please!
And then Rufus greased the bees with fat for deep frying. Wait a second. Let's talk later. I don't want him to hang around here with...
Ah! Poor Tony! Ah!
Hi, Rufus.
Rufus, isn't it
Such a... What are you doing?
I better take him back. You're a bad influence on him.
You do that. I already have a sore throat. Repeating myself all over again makes me quite depressed.
Those are all lies, you hear?
Rufus, don't have expired.
Cheap lies.
Inspector Gizmo speaking. You have an emergency to report?
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round.
Rufus! I should have thought as much. What else do you know?
Rufus has caused a nuclear meltdown. Rufus has stolen the antenna of Miss Inkle's tractor.
A little slower, please. I can't follow you. Could you repeat that, please?
I don't know if this was such a good idea.
Could you repeat that, please?
Oh, well, it'll be all right. At least the line is busy now. The operator will be overjoyed.
What else do you know?
Rufus abused the harvester to steal tiles from the town hall roof.
What else do you know?
Rufus has poured cod liver grease into the water supply.
What else do you know?
Rufus has got the brake hose of Miss Kulik's wheelchair.
Next, please! Next, please! Next!
Rufus abused the harvesters and steel piles from the town hall
Please!
roof. Rufus is a no good
Please!
Rufus has stolen the screws off the children's merry-go-round. Rufus has stolen the antenna of his single tractor. Rufus breeds grasshoppers in the wheat silo.
Please!
Rufus abused the
Please!
All that's missing is the headphones. Ready to go. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Cletus?
Junk slide hazard in the northern quadrant, caused by a flock of stampeding...
Cletus! Come on!
Your love is the most wonderful gift.
Cletus? Cletus! Rufus is the most wonderful gift. They call him Rufus. Rufus!
Searching for my fiancée. Calling all inhabitants of Deponia.
Hey, wait a second.
Name is Cletus. I am searching for my fiancée. Possibly she is...
Cletus? Cletus! Is that you? This is Rufus. Can you hear me?
Hello, Rufus? Are you on Deponia?
I found your fiancée.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Tall? Long hair?
Brain implant fell from a passing Organon cruiser. She asked about you. Believe me, she's your fiancée.
What's your price?
I want you to take me with you to Elysium.
Impossible.
Well, that's my price. Either I can come along to Elysium, or...
Listen, I can't take you to Elysium. There must be something else you need.
I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing it for gold.
What do you think I am, a fool? If you're trying to squeeze more money out of me, you better just say so. Well, what do you want?
First, I need some answers.
Answers? Depends on what you want to know.
Are you really from Elysium?
Of course I am, but I don't get why you should care where I come from.
What's it like on Elysium?
Well, it's not as dirty and uncivilized as down here, and the people are less annoying, too.
Brilliant! Sounds like the perfect place for me. What was your fiancé doing on board an Organon cruiser?
That's none of your business.
But isn't it a bit strange that a woman from Elysium was...
Don't worry about things that go far over your head. Let's get down to business.
Are the Organons planning something?
Why do you want to know that? Listen, never get involved in matters of the higher spheres. You'll never understand what's happening up there above your head, let alone influence any of that. Don't even bother to try.
Has your fiancé always been a bit odd?
What? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it. And you two are really engaged?
Why are you asking me that?
Nothing. Forget it. Oh, just, chewing the fat. Does your fiancé...
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's just a... just a thought.
You should spend less time thinking. Seems like your head isn't up to the task.
Nothing. Forget it. Okay. Let's assume for a second that your fiancé is suffering from a kind of, concussion.
A concussion? concussion?
Yeah, but purely hypothetical assumption.
Then you shouldn't waste time and get her to me. You'll be very sorry if you've hurt her. I need her brain to be fully functional.
You really love her, don't you? No further questions.
Very good. Maybe we can go back to the matter at hand.
Of course. Where were we?
You wanted to make demands. What do you want in return for my fiancée?
Nope.
Well, then you'll get nothing at all.
Well, if that's what you want, you can go ahead and cancel your wedding.
Wait a minute. Maybe there's a way.
I knew it.
Bring gold to me. We'll meet at the Lower Ascension Station at the shore of the Rust-Red Sea tomorrow night. I'll be waiting on top of the platform. Do you think you can make it there?
Tomorrow night? Well, I don't know.
I thought you wanted to get to Elysium. Or didn't you find gold after all?
Well, I did. I did.
Well, then we have a deal. I'll meet you after sunset. Cletus, over and out.
Just, wait a second. Cletus? Okay, Upper Ascension Station. Down on the... up on the Lower Ascension Station. Up on top of the platform. Ha! Easy as pie for a guy like me. Elysium, I'm coming!